Hello, class. Our today's topic is culture. Introduction to culture. We'll understand what culture is, the characteristics of culture, what are the problems related to culture, various blocks to cultural communication, importance, the skills to overcome certain differences, and the purpose of cross cultural communication. Firstly, what is a culture? Culture is the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society. A culture is a way of life of group of people, their behavior, beliefs, values, symbols that they accept generally without thinking about them and that are passed along by communication and imitation from one generation to the next. Whatever you have learned from your fathers and forefathers. Now, the characteristics, the first one, culture is not inherent, it is learned. Yes, it is learned from the environment. Cultures are rooted in deep seated beliefs. I have a belief that deep seated belief is the result of my learnings. Culture is the basis for self identity and community, and the cultures are dynamic. They are very dynamic in nature. What is cross cultural communication? Cross cultural communication is a study of particular field that looks at how people from different cultural backgrounds communicate in similar or different ways among themselves and how they endeavor to communicate across cultures. This is important because in an organization people are coming from different backgrounds. Now, there comes a problem due to this cultural difference. People in different countries have different ways to interpret events. They have different habits, values, and ways of relating to one another. When they come across problems pops up, people tend to view their cultural practices right, while other as wrong or peculiar. This is called ethnocentrism. I feel that I am right, and the other person is not right. Gestures and body movements, beliefs, practices related to human relationships are the two main factors that impact the communication. So I need to learn the gestural messages, the body movements, beliefs, practices in order to run my organization successfully. Now, blocks to cultural communication. Three types of blocks can be understood. Ethnocentrism. It is incapability or inability to accept another culture's worldview. The basic thing is my view, my way is the best. Discrimination, differential treatment of an individual due to minority status. Actual and perceived example, we just aren't equipped to serve people like that. I am discriminating on the basis of certain things. Stereotyping, the third block, generalizing about a person while ignoring presence of individual difference. The thing is, she is like that because she is an Asian. All the Asians are non-verbal. Now I have an opinion that Asians are non-verbal, and that is why I'm thinking a person who is coming from Asia, she or he would be like that only. Then another things which I have to see, I have to take care, cultural blindness. Differences are ignored and one proceeds as though differences did not exist. There's no need to worry about a person's culture. No, I have to take care. Cultural imposition, belief that everyone should conform to the majority. For example, we know what's best for you. If you don't like it, you can go elsewhere. You can leave. Now, cultural conflicts in workplaces. Why cultural conflicts occur? Cultural conflicts arise because of the differences in value and norms of behavior of people from different cultures. A person acts according to the values and norms of his or her culture. Another person holding a different worldview might interpret his or her behavior from an opposite standpoint. This situation creates misunderstanding and lead to a conflict. Now, why culture is important? Why cross culture is important? Globalization, business opportunities, job opportunities, sharing of views and ideas, talent improvisation, definitely, and an understanding of diverse market. Now, differences to be considered in cross cultural communication. Why this is important? There are certain things which I have to take care if I am HR manager or if I want to run my organization successfully. Frequency of eye contact, assertiveness, use of hands while talking, physical distance between communicators, speed of speech, use of first name versus title, volume of speech, use of facial expressions. These are the differences, or these are the points which vary from culture to culture. So I have to address all these things before I bring certain people from different societies, different cultures together to work. Tips for cultural communication. Now, in order to improve that cultural communication, what are the tips? Slow down, separate questions, avoid negative questions, take turns, write it down, be supportive, check meanings, avoid slangs, watch the humor, and maintain etiquette. Now, these are certain things which are very simple to be understood. Different criterias can be adopted in order to overcome cultural differences. These are the certain tips which we can use in order to overcome those issues, those problems. That's all in today's lecture. Next, we'll continue.